What's up, guys? It's Gio, and welcome back to another episode of Push to Rank 500 in the RU tier. And today we're going to be trying to hit top 500 in the RU tier. We may be able to do it today. I hope we can do it this week. Because looking at our rank, we are at 1305, and in order to reach top 500 on the RU ladder, we need to jump up to 1368. So let's grab a battle real quick using the same Sticky Web RU team. And I apologize if I sound super congested right now. It's because I am. I think I'm coming down with some sort of like garbage head cold business. It really stinks. I'm not a fan of it. This is being recorded like 5 hours after I recorded the other episodes, so like there may be a significant change in my voice between those 2 hours, which is kind of astounding. And my dog is barking in the background, and like as soon as I sit down and record, my dog is like, "Let's make a ton of noise." So all that great stuff is happening right now, and my dog really needs to be quiet. Hey dog. Dear Cody, can you please be quiet and stop fighting with your brother? Oh my god, this is ridiculous. Alright, but anyway, we have a battle versus a mono ghost team. And my dog is really being annoying. So I sincerely apologize if you guys can hear that. But Xblad destroys this guy's team, bar Dewblade. I'm gonna lead Cricketune though, as leads Cafagrius. Alright, I'm gonna taunt. I'm gonna taunt turn one. I kinda think this is gonna be some sort of like Trick Room team shenanigans, because he has a lot of slow Pokemon, and there's the Trick Room turn one, which is amazing. I'm glad I was able to stop that. I'm gonna go straight away turn one or turn two for the Sticky Web, because it helps me deal. Actually, Sticky Web doesn't really even matter this battle. It's just getting like the minor speed drops on stuff like Mega Bandit, which really helps me. And I'm kind of scooting around on my bed here, so I apologize if you can hear that noise too. But also, I want to touch on background music real quick, because that reflects the question of the video. What type of music do you guys want to hear me play as far as background music goes? This is a Fairy Tail remix. On Monday and Tuesday, the music was music from One Piece. It was just an extended edition of that stuff, so lots of fun. But tell me what kind of music you want to hear. Preferably non-copyright is a must, or stuff that will get by copyright, just because I don't want any copyright strikes on my channel. And you know, I kind of like mixing it up for music. I used Brian Altano's album Misanthrope for quite a while, and I'm gonna try to move away from that a little bit. I'll bring it back at times, but I don't think it should be the background music for like every single one. Oh my god, my dogs need to be quiet. So this is like Geo Feet Dog. That's what's happening right now. So I'm just gonna knock off, getting rid of get rid of leftovers. I'm just gonna taunt, because Cricketune is putting into. Okay, I really apologize about this, guys. Like, I don't understand why my dogs are like, okay, now's a great time to make a ton of noise, because it's really annoying. And I'll try to edit my dogs out, but I am in no way a skilled editor, so that may not be a possibility. As Maggie ends up coming out, as I just end up going for the knockoff, I do tons of damage, 98%. So Cricketune is actually putting in a lot of work early game, as we see the Power Gem revealed. I have Sash anyway, so it wouldn't have really mattered. And Dewblade ends up coming out. Hey, I will happily let you Shadow Sneak me, because your ability now becomes irrelevant. I think right here I'm going to go into Shiftry, and I can go ahead and go for the knockoff. Probably sacking Shiftry, but nonetheless, I can still put in a lot of work. This was an idiotic move, I can tell already. Please go for. Okay, you have Sacred Sword. Okay, that stinks. I realized the mistake that I had made as soon as I clicked Shiftry. I was like, wait, Shiftry's my win condition. So I just sacked my win condition. So we're going to try to play around that a little bit, as we see Cafagrigus right here. But I'm just going to knock off twice. I will be able to knock this thing out, which is nice. And put in a lot of work versus this guy's team with Hitmonlee. I don't have my ability of Reckless anymore, which does kind of stink, but it's not like it's going to matter anyway. I'm going to predict the Willow right here and go out into my Xcloud. And you end up going for the Cotton Guard, but that's fine, because Boom Burst is going to do a lot of damage to you regardless, as in, like, watch out, Hydro Kids, Hydro Wife damage, because that did 73%. And if you're running, like, you're probably running Dark as your attacking move, but you end up forfeiting anyway. So I will happily take your points. We'll see if the ladder updates. I'm actually going to grab another battle real quick and search for one. So we find another one, which is great, versus Luan the Lawnmower, and a team pretty susceptible to Sticky Web. I'm going to go ahead and lead Cricketoon, as I don't see a Taunter on your team. You have Tech Top, which is super annoying. If you're max speed, you will be able to outspeed me. And that did a lot of damage. I don't think you're max speed, though. So, okay. I was afraid when I saw Hitmontop moving first, but that's fine. I'm going to go straight away for the Endeavor right here, just to take you down to a pretty low amount of HP. As we see the Rapid Spin right here, this sucks. I'm going to go in, I'm going to go into Jellicent right here, as the Mach Punch is what we see, and then I can click Water Spout and knock something out. I think that should do some good damage. So the ladder is still updating over here, which is a little bit unfortunate, but hey. I would have won this battle either way because X-Splat is strong. We're going to go ahead and start the timer over here and see what he decides to switch in. He does have this thing, which I'm fine with him switching in, because it really... Actually, it does get Focus Blast, which is a little bit unfortunate. This thing, it proves to be a trouble for Sticky Web. As we end up seeing Aromatisse, Water Spout is going to do 58%, and I'm going to go out into my Delphox right here, kind of predicting Heliolisk. We'll see what ends up happening. And Heliolisk comes out, so that's great. I know the reason I went out into Delphox is because I know Heliolisk can't really do that much to Delphox, considering I have like a massive special defense. And you end up going for the Glare. Okay. Hey, it worked. I'm gonna go for the Grass Knot right here, as you just end up T-bolting, no para. Okay, that's cool. Okay, right there, I kind of wish I had gotten parried, because then I could take out this Rhyperior a lot easier, as he can just actually outspeed me right there. And I can go into my Cricketoon. I will be able to outspeed a Rhyperior no matter what, and I can go ahead and get on my webs, which is cool, as you end up knocking me out with a Rock Blast. So I'm fine with that. I can just go into my Hitmonlee right here, and I can go ahead and click High Jump Kick, and do a lot of damage. I don't know if I'll be able to knock it. Wow, I am able to knock out that thing. So a Reckless Life Orb Adamant Hitmonlee is the destroyer of worlds. We see Aromatisse right here. I don't really care. I have X-Cloud. X-Cloud's a god. I can click Boom Burst and more than likely knock you out. Yeah, there it is. Alright, so the Specs core right here between these two is putting in a ton of work right now. I'm going to go into Jellicent actually to block your spin, because I think that's what you're going for. Yep, there it is. And I can just click Water Spout from here and win the game. He can't really do anything about it. He ends up going out into Durant. It won't matter. Durant straight up dies. Delphox straight up dies. And we see the forfeit right there. So we are up to 1,339, which is amazing. Okay, I did not mean to click on Skype. I meant to click here. We're only 8 minutes in. We can grab another battle. So I'm going to go ahead and do that right now. Pretty amazing, actually. Yeah, we're putting in this much work. Where do we need to get to on the ladder? I literally just said this like 5 minutes ago, but I cannot remember for whatever reason. And the stuffiness of the nose is attacking me right now and making this rather hard to narrate. So, but we shall persevere. And I think I'm just going to pause it until we find one. So, be right back. What's up, guys? I'm back, and I've got one against this guy, Glitz Pit. I'm going to go and lead Cricketoon, as this looks like pretty standard offense. You have two spin blockers. You lead Doublade, which is cool. I'm just going to Sticky Web right here, as you end up going for the Swords Dance turn 1. I'm going to knock off, because I just want to get rid of your Eviolite, and I think that's all I really got to do, is you end up going for the Iron Head. That's cool. I'm just going to go ahead and taunt right here, as if you wanted to do something stupid. But I'm going to go ahead and pull up a Calc right here, and see how much knockoff is going to do to Doublade, or Sucker Punch. So let's see. Shiftry, RU Defog. We are also Adamant versus a Doublade. RU Sword Dance with no Eviolite. Knockoff will do enough to knock it out from this range. So I'm just going to go into Shiftry and click Knockoff and get rid of this thing once and for all. So I apologize if I'm sniffling a lot. My nose is starting to run, so things are going to get bad real fast. So this is going to be the last battle we do for it right now, and probably the last battle. Oh my god, he tanked out. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I kind of needed Shift Reef this battle. I didn't really need it, but I kind of needed it. I'm going to go out into X-Cloud, though, and I'm just going to go ahead and click Boom Burst. I've weakened Doublade enough to where it will die, no matter what. And I'm assuming he's going to go into his Dougie right here to trap X-Cloud, because I actually put in a lot of work with X-Cloud this battle. But looking at who my win condition probably is going to be, if I get rid of Bayonet, I sweep with Delphox outright, because I can Calm Mind up and absolutely destroy his entire squad. So he ends up going out into Bayonet right here. If he thinks that his Ghost typing is going to save him, he is so far from... Okay, ends up going for D-Bond, which is fine, because I can just go out and... what do I want to sack? I'm going to sack Hitmonlee right here, as we end up seeing a knockoff. I'm just going to go ahead and knock off Bayonet and finish out with this Bayonet, as the Will-O-Wisp ends up coming out, meaning that I will not go down to Destiny Bond. But it's probably better for him to just burn my Hitmonlee. Actually, no, he probably would have liked to get rid of it. But I'm going to go ahead and knock off right here. I see no reason for this Delphox to set up. I can do... Okay, Psychic. Sweet. If you switcheroo Life Orb... Actually, you couldn't switcheroo Life Orb. You're probably running Blaze because you're a good player. So that hits 337. X-Cloud's a bit faster. This hits 337. I'm actually just going to go ahead and X-Cloud and click Boom Burst, because that's kind of like my catch-all answer to everything, is just go out and click Boom Burst with X-Cloud until you win. We end up seeing Omastar right here. I'm assuming this isn't going to be a Shell Smash variant. It almost looks Hazard Lead. Never mind, this is Shell Smash. So we're going to see if we can outspeed this thing and or take a hit. We may lose right here. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Actually, you know what? We have Jellicent right here. Everything is going to be alright. I can just go ahead and click Specs Ice Beam right here, as we see Ancient Power. And I'm able to knock that thing out, which is really cool. That's really cool. I can select lose this battle. Tangrowth was the right play to make. I'm just going to click Specs Ice Beam, though. Hopefully you're not AV. That did a lot of damage. Right here, I see no use in setting up. If he's Sash, I lose. If he's Life Orb, I win. So we'll see what happens right here. And I'm actually going to calc this versus... let's do... what's the... Delphox. Delphox, are you Offensive Calm Mind versus Doug Trio? We'll go UU Choice Band. So Flamethrower will be enough to knock it out, because Fire Blast does so much damage. Okay, Flamethrower, here we go. You actually outspeed us, so that's a little bit unfortunate. So let's see where that drops us before we end off the episode. I suppose I will roll into the end of episode sequence right here. So if you guys did enjoy today's episode of Push to Rank 500, please make sure to leave a like, as it really does help show support for the stuff that I'm doing here on the channel. Also, make sure to answer today's comment question of the video, which is, what music do you want to see me, or do you want to hear me play in the background? We're down to 1310, which is okay. I'll take it. It's 8 points more than we had at the start of the episode. But anyway, you guys know the comment question of the video. And with that, I urge you guys to subscribe if you guys are enjoying the constant content. And with that, I'll catch you on the flip-flop.